Hi everyone, this is going to be a pick a card reading or pick a deck reading for twin flames and soulmates. So this is going to be specifically for love. I'm going to be doing a reading on your situation with your twin flame or soulmate. So we have deck number 1, which is the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, and number 2, which is going to be the golden universal deck. So I'm just going to quickly just write that down. Golden Universal, and then we have number 1, which is of course the Rider-Waite. So let's begin for the reading. So we're going to start with number 1. Alright, so we are going to shuffle and see what comes out. Right. So let's see what's going on between you and your twin flame or soulmate. This is going to be reading number 1. We have so many birds in the background. I think they're just really happy today. I don't know, either that or just fighting over food. Seagulls. Okay, so let's see. They're just not willing to come out today, so we might have to cut. Yeah, we're going to cut. Okay. We've got the King of Cups, we've got the High Priestess, we've got the Sun, a lot of intuitive goodness that we're seeing here. Very, very positive so far because the King of Cups is very stable, grounded, secure, in a position of power. So in terms of your situation with your soulmate, things are looking very open, emotionally in a very good place. We also have the High Priestess, which is about intuition, so this is about you really having very heightened intuition during this time. We also have the Sun, which is about happiness. It's about glowing, being energetic, just enjoying your time, enjoying, this entire situation that you have going on. We have the Ten of Swords, which is the ending of a situation that you could have been in. We also have the 8 of Pentacles, working hard, and the Knight of Pentacles. So with your twin flame or soulmate, I'm specifically seeing that someone here is going to work very, very hard on themselves, and I'm thinking this is going to be the other person, just because I'm feeling like in the past, there could have been hurt. They could have been hurt, not ready for something, wanting to really make things work. Now they're really going to try and make things work, and they're going to try and bring you that commitment, especially with that Knight of Pentacles, because you can see them bringing it to you. However, it's going to take time for them to mature and to gain some form of stability. I'm seeing that you are already in a very good place stability-wise with emotion and security, but they still have quite a bit of work to do, especially after this situation. But they are, with the Knight of Pentacles, you do have that sort of offer coming to you. I'm already seeing that you're in quite a good place within yourself, especially with the Sun and the High Priestess, and you could already be in communication with this person, because I am seeing you feel very, very sort of stable, especially with the High Priestess and the King of Cups. But this particular person has a little bit of work to do. I'm so sorry about my fan. My laptop is overheating right now, and it's not wanting to calm itself. We have the World, which is about a completion of a cycle. We have the Magician that just flipped out as well. So again, the 10 of Swords is also about a cycle being completed, a completion, and we have the World here, which is about abundance and also completion again. So definitely they are really wanting to and willing to work on themselves, work on things that they really like doing. Also their sort of self-worth as well, which I'm seeing, and a sort of, really close out that cycle of feeling like this. So they're really going to try and manifest everything that they possibly can now. This is a really, really great time. I'm seeing springtime as a really big time frame for a lot of reunions to happen, essentially. They're really wanting to manifest a lot of things in their life that they just really want. And yeah, so we're definitely seeing that with the Magician, manifestation, law of attraction, which of course you can use as well, but I definitely see them wanting to come towards you, wanting to be with you in the spring and summer months, especially with that Magician. We've also got the Queen of Pentacles. Again, it goes along with this. they will try and be as stable and secure as they possibly can before they really sort of offer you something extremely, extremely significant. But they will still come towards you as the Knight. It will just take a little bit of time as they really work on themselves, and seeing that you're also going to be working on yourself as well, which is great to really lift up that vibration and that energy so that you can really be in your highest sort of power. And this will really attract them as well. It really, it works with the law of attraction. It just attracts, and this is something that's great. Again, spring, summertime, a lot blooming and growing for both of you, and essentially allows you both to come together in that sense. So let's pick some more. We've got Temperance. So again, this is about patience, because they are going to be taking a little bit more time. This is also about them sort of healing and taking time for themselves. Patience is the virtue. This is Sagittarius energy. It's really about just sort of going with the flow, taking things slowly, taking it as it comes. And yeah, so we have another major arcana, which is the Fool. We have so many major arcanas in this. This is about a new chapter, a new journey which is going to take place. The Fool can be a little bit sort of immature, but this is a new journey and a new fresh, clean slate, as I like to call it, with this person that you're going to be experiencing, which I think is really, really nice. I feel like this person could also be from your past as well. But I'm seeing that you're going to be very, very happy with this particular person. Again, the Sun has sort of come out here. We also have the Sun there. And we have the Four of Swords. This is a great time for you to just take some space, relax, meditate. This is a card about relaxing as well, and just going with the flow. Not sort of rushing things too much. Just enjoy the time as it is. Enjoy spring, enjoy summer. Enjoy being in conversation with them, going places, going out. Try not to rush the relationship process, because this may make them back away, and that is a warning from the guides. Just enjoy this whole situation. And that is your message from your twin flame and soulmate. So we are going to move on now onto number 2. So this is the Golden Universal Tarot. So let's begin for this reading. Okay, number 2. Let's start. Okay, so all of these just flipped. You can see the Tower. Let's see what we have for you. I'm seeing a change of nature. Okay, so let me just use that. Great, that was a terrible idea. All my cards just went flying everywhere. Okay. Right, so let's see what just happened. Right. We have got the Twin Flame Soulmate card. We've got the Tower. We have the 8 of Wands. We've also got the Judgment card. We have got the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Swords. And I'm just going to get another card. We have the 5 of Cups. So, we're going to add to this, but I'm seeing communication between you and your twin flame or soulmate. So if you're not in communication, I do see that you will be at some point, because they are not going to be able to resist this connection any longer. Not going to be able to do it. Doesn't matter how much they are not focusing on this connection, because right now they're focusing on something completely different. 5s in tarot are all about changes, and with this 5 of Cups, they're going to turn around and they're going to look at these 2 cups standing behind, and essentially this is your relationship. They're going to turn around, they're going to make that change with the 5, and they are not going to be able to resist your connection any longer. If they are still resisting it, and they are your twin flame and soulmate, and you just know that they are not going to resist it, because we have the Tower, and the Tower is brought in by the universe to say enough is enough. This is a connection that you need to see. You need to open your eyes and you need to see it. And I feel like that's going to happen with them when they are just in this phase of taking time for themselves. They're by themselves and they're able to understand the connection. Not constantly surrounded by people, but they're going to be... Essentially, I feel like they think a lot about the connection when they're by themselves and not necessarily in social situations and things, because they just know that you are a part of them, essentially. So that's going to happen. They're going to really think about you when they're all by themselves, and they're going to feel this connection. Now, a lot of you may be seeing 1111, which is an angel number. It's also a twin flame signal or sign. So yeah, so soulmate, twin flame, they know for a fact that there is a foundation to build something more, and they will see that. And again, they are really going to be taking some time for themselves to really understand that connection and essentially not focus on the negatives, but in fact focus more on the positives with those 2 cups standing upright. We also have here the 8 of Wands, which signifies some form of communication coming in, which I did mention, but also them making a decision with the Judgment card. They're going to be making a decision on this connection because they cannot resist it anymore, especially with that Tower, which is brought in by the universe. They just can't resist it. And they're not going to be able to either. Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man. Again, this is them taking space and time, and really they're not going to be able to resist this connection any longer whatsoever. They're just not. It's really, really difficult for them to do that. They're just not going to be able to, and essentially that is pretty much that. They're just not going to be able to resist this connection because they're going to be spiritually thinking at a deeper sort of level. And look at that. Knight of Cups. They're going to be offering you their cup of love. Told you, they're going to pay attention to those 2 upright cups. There is that 1 cup. You know, that cup is there. I know there's 2 there, but still, they're offering you a cup. They've finally seen the light in the darkness. They've finally been able to understand, especially with that Hanged Man, really going within, having alone time, thinking. It really brings them towards you. Look at that, the Empress. The Empress is a nurturing, kind, caring soul and energy, whether you're a male or female. That is the Empress, and they really view you as the Empress, someone nurturing and kind and caring. And if you never found that with someone else, they're not the exact same thing as you. You know, they just, again, you know, this beautiful springtime, summertime energy, which is just full of love, and it's just so magnetic and beautiful and incredible. So essentially this is how they feel towards you, and they just feel like there's this magnetic energy and attraction that they just are not going to find anywhere else. And so now they're coming forward with this cup, and they're willing to offer it to you because they just know that everything around you blooms and grows, and there's so much hope and happiness and love, which they are not going to find anywhere else. So this is for those of you that chose number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and yeah, so if you'd like to win a free reading as well, that's all going to be linked down below, and if you'd like to book a private reading, also linked down below, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!